The squirrel kicked away a bird's egg, intending to claim the nest as its own, but suddenly, one of the eggs cracked open. Inside, a baby owl peeked curiously at the world. The very first thing she saw was the squirrel. Thinking it was her mother, she rushed out of the shell, calling Mama again and again. The frightened squirrel had no choice but to flee. Feeling abandoned, the baby owl grew sad. But then, behind her, another egg made a sound. She knew instantly it was her little brother. Just then, a giant Ferris wheel blown by the wind smashed into the tree, splitting it in two. The owlets tumbled all the way down. For the first time on the ground, the baby owl was curious about everything. She ran ahead, while her brother rolled along behind her. But their most urgent task was clear. They had to find their mother. As they walked, the little brother suddenly rolled into a deep pit. The sister hurried after him. When she finally got down, she was shocked to find the pit full of eggs. She couldn't tell which one was her brother. She had to call to each egg, listening for a familiar voice from inside. At last, she found one that sounded like her brother. Delighted, she pushed it back up. She continued walking in front, but this time the egg didn't follow, so she pushed it forward herself. Suddenly, a crocodile blocked her path. Hearing the sound from the egg, the crocodile opened its jaws wide, but the little owl snatched her brother back and fled as fast as she could. The crocodile chased after them until its mouth got stuck on a tree root, allowing her to escape. Clutching the egg, the baby owl swam across the water. Up ahead, she saw an otter. She gently placed the egg on the otter's belly, but the egg rolled off again. Luckily, the kind otter caught it in time. Then, crack, the egg split open. To her shock, out crawled a baby crocodile. The little owl peered into the empty shell in disbelief. Where was her brother? She called out desperately, hoping he could hear her voice. Climbing onto a tree branch, she waved goodbye to the otter. She had to return to the place where her brother had first gone missing.